So we're running treated beans on this field here. And there will be a few untreated beans starting out in the drill, so we'll see if there's that much difference in them. I've got moved to another farm and I'm going back and forth, and this main field right here is actually in two parts. So I started right over here and going that way to the road. When I get this knocked out, I'll start here and go that way. And then I got another little field road and another little 5-acre patch back there. So we got a little field road here that separates this field from the big field. And I'm up here in the big field doing the headlands around it. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, but can't tell it now. A few minutes ago it was really cloudy and calling for a thunderstorm here in just a few minutes. I don't ever fuss about rain, but kind of hope this rain misses us. And we're going to try to see how much we can get done today. Well, the couple that owned this farm was an elderly couple, and his sisters owned across the road over there where that house was. And I farmed over there too. Well, last year that got cut out because one of them was in the nursing home and she passed away. Nursing home took possession of that property. So now the owner, the husband, he's passed away, that owns this right here. So I'm dealing with his son right now. But my understanding is it's a three-way split on this farm with some children. So who knows if I'll be farming this next year or how much of it I'll be farming. We have a lot of low spots in this field. It's pretty rolling and terracey. So there's a reason why I decided to get this field kind of on the spur of the moment, is because they are giving rain and it takes a lot for this field to dry out. It's pretty dry, so we're going to rock and roll with it. And I think the rain chances that we was going to have this afternoon is gone. So now we're getting a few raindrops. Hopefully it's just a few and it goes on. I still got seed on the tender and it's way back over yonder. So I about got this field done. I've still got this over the field road. As you can see where we got some wet spots. I've been wanting to buy a ripper with a new planter purchase. I don't know if that's going to happen this year. Those that don't know, my dad and I farm together. I own some equipment, he owns some equipment, and I think he's getting at the age where he's wanting to start turning more over to me, so I'll probably be the equipment buyer. But I have been looking at some different rippers online, YouTube. Great Plains makes ones I really like. So we'll just have to see how this year plays out. I should have plenty of seed, but whenever the seed indicator starts getting low like that, I like to check it. And it's been a while since I've been off and checked everything back here, looking for loose hoses, anything that's could go wrong. And I think everything looks good. Ooh, missing a rubber tire right there. It's covering, so may take one off the front tomorrow because I had to go to the John Deere dealership a couple weeks ago, and I think I got the last two they had, and it will be over an hour to go to another location. Hopefully I got enough to finish this. I just like about an acre on this field, and then 5 across the field road, and another little 3/4 of acre spot beside the house down there. So as I've explained, I'm just running the back here down. The front I've got lifted up. That's the reason why I said I could steal a press wheel off the front. And the reason why I'm doing that is to run on 15-inch centers instead of 7.5. That's the way I prefer my beans. So I call this the boomerang, and instead of going in a straight line, I'm running with a curve. It's a curve around this farm road right here, or field road. So that's how I'm gonna do most of this. So I just like a few acres, a few passes here, not even probably an acre, and that down there I'm showing low. Let's see what we got. I am low on this side. I'm trying to get done is what I'm trying to do, not take 50 forevers. I may have to transfer some around. Well, I didn't make it without running out seed. So I'm going to the shop and getting some more just to plant a few more acres. So I went and got some seed while I was in. I ate supper. So I'm gonna try to get this wrapped up, bring y'all back tomorrow or whenever we can plant again. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Dad just said that thought that it was gonna miss us. So maybe we can get some more acres in tomorrow. Well, I'm working on some headlands. It is Thursday. The last we drilled was Monday. We've been getting rain, and I had a part come loose on my drill, lost it, and had to order one. Went to the John Deere dealership, Tri-Green in Leeton, Alabama, which is an hour away. The closest, we got 3 John Deere dealers, and the closest one's an hour away, and that's all 3 of them. So I went to Leeton, Alabama, and I've always said down there they're about 2 weeks ahead of us. There is corn tasseling down there. Ours is about waist high, most of it. But I don't feel as bad as what I did for not having beans in the ground, because there were some fields down there that's still not planted, and beans and cotton just now coming up. So we're going to try to make a pretty good run today with this if nothing happens, because we've got wheat almost ready. Well, I told this story last year, but this field we're in right now is not a very big one. It's about 24 acres. My grandfather farmed it probably 40 years ago, 35 years ago, I remember it. And then it got sold and it got split up in several tracts for subdividing. Luckily, it got bought and it was split 3 different ways, and it's all come back to one owner, and it's all back in one field. So this is another field that was the Farmers-1, and the subdividers didn't. That's something I'm wanting to get more active in, is trying to keep stuff more rural. This county is a rural county, agriculture-based county, and all you hear from politicians is we're wanting to bring in jobs, we're wanting to build this, build that, and all that's going to do is bring more people to the county. As far as the jobs in the county, probably the factory is about 1/3 of the people that work there lives in this county, and the other 2/3 comes from other counties and even Alabama. So that's something that needs to be people need to be aware of, and like I said, I'd like to become more of an advocate for that. We are just a little bit wet, so I got off checking some of the rows out here, making sure they're closing up good enough, and I'm getting off here and checking some of this. I did get a new rubber tire for this right here, and if you see that black shiny piece, that is the piece we had to go get. That come off. It wasn't allowing the back gang to lift up like it should, but everything's looking good. So let's get back to planting. Well, I got done with that field, got moved over to this one, and if you can tell, this has been burnt down, but it's kind of a little grassy, starting to grow up already. The reason for that is we were going to follow rotation with corn. We had soybeans on last year. Last minute decision was made to put it in soybeans because we got more corn acres than soybeans this year. So after I kind of get caught up here in a day or two, I'm just going to spray this with Roundup. So we'll hit it with Roundup, and you normally wait 21 days after plant date to come back with a shot of Roundup and some Class X prefix. This will be growed up in 3 weeks, so just a round of Roundup and get the morning glories in the grass. Well, I noticed some rows was a little deeper than the others, and this field's got some ditches. So this is what's happened. They've got moved on me. So I'm gonna have to reset all the depths on them. Some of them's right, some of them's not right. That's the reason why I get off and check things out. That was just a hole, but that's a pretty good ditch I crossed. I really didn't realize it got washed like that till I got to it, and it's knocked them off. That is said ditch right there. I don't remember it being like that last year. Finished up, and I'm back here on this neck that we were on earlier. I might get done before dark or get home before dark. Well, we got that field done. The sun's going down and I got dust all over my windows. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video. Not supposed to get no more rain, so maybe we can knock what we've got left out in the next 2 days and get our spraying done, then get into wheat. They've already started a little bit of wheat North Alabama, so I gotta get these beans and spraying knocked out. Leave me a comment. Thank you for watching. God bless you, and we'll catch you on the next one.